We finally know why ancient Roman concrete was able to last thousands of years. The ancient Romans were masters of building and engineering, perhaps most famously represented by the aqueducts, and those still functional marvels relay a unique construction material, pozzolanic concrete, a spectacularly durable concrete that gave Roman structures their incredible strength. Even today, one of their structures, the Pantheon, this is what we're seeing here, still intact, nearly 2,000 years old, holds the record of the world's largest dome of reinforced concrete. It's found in Rome. The properties of this concrete have generally been attributed to its ingredients: pozzolana, a mix of volcanic ash, named after the Italian city of Pozzuoli, where a significant deposit of it can be found, and lime. When mixed with water, the two materials can react to produce strong concrete. But that, as it turns out, is not the whole story. In 2023, an international team of researchers led by the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, found that not only are the materials slightly different from what we may have thought, but the techniques used to mix them were also different. The smoking guns were small, white chunks of lime that can be found in what seems to be otherwise well-mixed concrete. The presence of these chunks had previously been attributed to poor mixing or materials, but that did not make sense to material scientist Admir Masick of MIT. The idea that the presence of these lime clasts was simply attributed to low quality control always bothered me, Masick said. If the Romans put so much effort into making an outstanding construction material, following all of the detailed recipes that had been optimized over the course of many centuries, why would they put so little effort into ensuring the production of well-mixed final product? There has to be more to the story, he said. Masick and the team, led by MIT civil engineer Linda Seymour, carefully studied 2,000-year-old samples of Roman concrete from the archaeological site of Pivernum in Italy. These samples were subjected to large area scanning electron microscopy and energy diversive X-ray spectroscopy, powdered X-ray diffraction, and confocal Raman imaging to gain a better understanding of the lime clasts. One of the questions in mind was the nature of the lime used. The standard understanding of pozzolanic concrete is that it uses slaked lime. First, limestone is heated at high temperatures to produce a highly reactive caustic powder called quicklime or calcium oxide. Mixing quicklime with water produces slaked lime or calcium hydroxide, a slightly less reactive, less caustic paste. And according to theory, it was this slaked lime that ancient Romans mixed with the pozzolana. Based on the team's analysis, the lime clasts in their samples are not consistent with this method. Rather, Roman concrete was probably made by mixing the quicklime directly with the pozzolana and water at extremely high temperatures by itself or in addition to slaked lime, a process the team calls hot mixing that results in the lime clasts. The benefits of hot mixing are twofold, Masick said. First, when the overall concrete is heated to high temperatures, it allows chemistries that are not possible if you only use slaked lime, producing high temperature associated compounds that would not otherwise form. And second, this increased temperature significantly reduced curing and setting time since all the reactions are accelerated, allowing for much faster construction. And it has another benefit. The lime clasts give the concrete remarkable self-healing abilities. When cracks form in the concrete, they preferentially travel to the lime clasts, which have a higher surface area than other particles in the matrix. When water gets into the crack, it reacts with the lime to form a solution rich in calcium that dries and hardens as calcium carbonate, gluing the crack back together and preventing it from spreading further. Can you imagine? That's great. And this has been observed in concrete from another 2,000-year-old site, the tomb of Cecilia Metella, where cracks in the concrete have been filled with calcite, It also explains why Roman concrete from seawalls built 2,000 years ago has survived intact for millennia despite the ocean's constant battering. So the team tested their findings by making pozzolanic concrete from ancient and modern recipes using quicklime. They also made a controlled concrete without quicklime and performed crack tests. And sure enough, the cracked quicklime concrete was fully healed within 2 weeks, but the controlled concrete stayed cracked. The team is now working on commercializing their concrete as a more environmental friendly alternative to current concretes. It's exciting to think about how these more durable concrete formulations could expand not only the surface life of these materials, but also how it could improve the durability of 3D printed concrete formulations, Masick said. The research was published in Science Advances, and this is on Science Alert by Michelle Starr. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.